How in the world did a school who runs background screens hire a convicted prostitute? You may be shocked to know the protocols were likely followed in the hiring case. The issue is not sloppy single background screening, but a faulty process at the state level. Let me explain. One of our most frequently asked questions at Validity is, why don't you just do a state repository search on records? They're fast and affordable. Here's our answer. At Validity, we value real, accurate data above all else. Data points turn into real people in our industry, and we view accurate data as the highest value to our clients. State repositories are rarely accurate despite being used frequently by schools and districts across the country. As in all investigations, there's a process for criminal reporting with the records. The process is different in every state and every county in the United States. The fact that there are different processes for reporting is the exact reason that Validity only has a handful of approved repositories at the state level screening. Instead, we check the county records where the candidates have lived for any criminal records. You see, most states in the U.S. don't require individual counties to report convictions to the records of the state repository. It's suggested, but not legally enforced. So, especially in small counties where there's understaffing or things just get busy one month, all convictions may not be reported or updated at the state level. If a school goes to hire and check on their newest teacher, it is possible that the state repository could contain cases that were thrown out or not reportable, or a conviction might not even be passed up the chain from the county where the teacher lived to the state database. This is exactly how cases like this one end up on the news. The Validity-approved state repositories are in Missouri, North Carolina, Hawaii, Connecticut, Colorado, and New York. So let's use Missouri State Repository versus Texas State Repository for a quick example here. If Reno County Court in Waco has a conviction in a case, they can send it to the Austin State Capitol to be entered into the Texas State Repository, but they don't legally have to. If the same person is convicted of a case in Jackson County, Missouri, those courts are required to report the issue directly to the state repository, and therefore the Missouri is on the list of approved states and Texas is not. In this example, if the teacher with a record of being a prostitute was hired in Texas, the case might or might not be in the database, but in Missouri it would absolutely be listed there and flagged on a background screen. This news article is an unfortunate example of what happens all too often in Texas and other states where convictions are not required to be reported to the databases. This is the exact reason that Validity researches records at the county level. Data is only as good as the reporting policies, and it's our job to help clients keep the ones that they serve safe.
Now that's validation.